Okay guys, hi, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me. So yeah, I'm gonna put my hair up. Also, if you guys see my hair, it's like so ugly right now, but that's literally because I thought I could cut my hair and see, all of a sudden I have like half my front hair chopped off. Also, before we start, I wanted to show you guys like my new products that I added to my shop. They're koozies. Mine's are already dirty because I use them like every single day, literally. This one's my boyfriend's and this one's mine. So let me explain to you guys like the backstory of this koozie. I wanted to make like a positive message and like something to do with coffee. I thought, why not do beans, like coffee beans, for like the beans. And then if you see here, there's like coffee beans and ice, as in like iced coffee drinks. There's like ice in them and everything. If you put them together, it says be nice, like be nice, but with a bean instead, like for the coffee beans, and the ice as in like the iced coffee. So that's why there's an iced coffee here as well. So be nice to all kinds is like what I was going for, and I think it turned out so pretty, the stitching, everything. And this one is fueled by caffeine and creativity, and it has like needles, glue gun, scissors, and yarn. It has like sparkles all over it. So you know, we have to make a coffee because I haven't had my coffee this morning. So we're gonna go make one. I am gonna use this one now that my boyfriend isn't here. I can use it. Okay, we're gonna record like this because I hate using that light. I don't have a coffee machine. I need to buy one soon though. That's like, I hope, gonna be my Christmas gift. So I saw this coffee drink on TikTok and I want to recreate that. I'm gonna use this coffee. It's really good. Then I add a little bit of cinnamon. Oh my god, I'm now so scared to do this because last time I did it with my mason jar, it literally broke. I was using like such pretty slippers on that one and it got like dirty, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wash and go through all that. So I just threw it away. Okay, now that I stirred this, I'm gonna add the ice and shake it up. Guys, guess what? I don't have ice. So coffee time. I guess we're gonna make a latte. I'm just gonna dump this here. I'm not a fan of milk, especially hot milk. Actually, it tastes pretty good. So since I wasn't able to make my iced coffee, I have water. So for now, I'm using like this. Okay, let's start with, I always start with moisturizer. I use the Cetaphil. I'm not gonna do primer because I'm not really going anywhere. Like, we're getting ready for nothing, literally. Also, I don't even really use foundation, but if I do ever use it, I use the Fit Me dewy foundation. It's a very good drugstore product. Also, I use all drugstore, literally. I want to get into higher end makeup, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I've heard it's kind of like the same, but I kind of want to get into that, but I don't know which ones are good. I know NARS, I've heard that is good. I want to try it out, but so far these have been working fine for me. And also there's like nowhere to go here, like to go all out either. It's like sometimes even in the negatives, like we're in winter now in Wisconsin, like what is there to do? Like it would be fun to do stuff like spend the day with me and like we can go somewhere, but my car broke down. So now I normally always go in with concealer. I use foundation concealer pretty much as my foundation. I start always with like a lighter one and then go to one that's a little darker. And ignore this pimple, we're gonna cover it really dark. I hate breaking out, so annoying. Okay, now we're just gonna open this new sponge I literally got at Dollar Tree. See how it works, because I do not want to show you my old sponge. Okay, I'm gonna go wet this. Okay, also the first thing I pretty much do as well is put on Vaseline, especially now in the winter. If you are somewhere, well, I think everyone is in the winter now, you always have to have Vaseline or moisture or something, because you do not want to be out there looking chipped and chopped, and like if you don't brush your teeth and stuff, like you always have to carry that around with you. Oh no, this is so bad. What is this? Yeah, I'm never buying that again. I guess we're gonna have to use this. Or it's probably because I had it on for a little long. Because normally I just blend it out really quick. But yeah, the reason why I do a lighter shade at first and then a darker shade is because I tried doing a darker shade before and then the lighter, and it's not as bright. But you'll see, like, once I blend everything and then add the other shade, and then you will get like what I'm saying. Okay, then I add the darker shade. Let me remove this. And that looks a little crazy, but you guys will see how it turns up looking. It doesn't look bad. Also, can we talk about it? Like, is it just me, or no one is in like the holiday spirit anymore? Like, nothing seems fun anymore. Everything just seems dead. Like, are people just so afraid to show their personality, or do they not have like a personality? Like, it doesn't even feel like it's Christmas, honestly. It just feels like it's winter. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but I haven't seen any Christmas spirit. All I see when I go outside is like the houses aren't even decorated. If there's one, that's too many. Okay, now I just fill up my eyebrows with pretty much any eyeshadow. Like, I don't really care for eyebrows as much. I just feel like, I don't know, I kind of see, yeah, I feel like lighter eyebrows suit me as well. Like, also, can we talk about how I used to have my eyebrows? Oh my gosh, my eyebrows were literally like the Grinch. They're so arched, but now I feel like having it like straighter gives it more of like a softer look, and it suits me a lot better. Also, if you're a girly and you don't know how to do your makeup, your eyebrows, one tip I can give you is never go harsh over here. Like, you don't want blocked Sharpie eyebrows. Start, if you are gonna start here, just like maybe like tap it and then like do this and then like go this way, because you have, but to be safe, just start from like this side because it's darker, and then you just work your way like here. Like, if you see I have like a dark line, but I'll fix that right now. So there's two ways you can fix it. One, either just grab a random brush and like try to do this, try to like brush it and blend it, that way it's not that harsh, or grab a spoolie and like brush it and comb it like up until it like fades away. Normally it's safer to start your eyebrows when you haven't added anything on your face, like foundation. If you can't tell, it's like lighter. Probably took off a little more than needed, but you can always fill it up lightly as well. Don't add products. Whatever you have on your brush, just add it, unless you obviously don't have anything. But don't ever go harsh, especially if you're concealing. If you're gonna conceal, don't go harsh on your eyebrows, because the concealer makes it more defined, which then makes it seem more, makes it seem like darker. Normally I always add a lighter concealer down here just to define it and give it more of a cleaner look. Okay, these hairs are bothering me. Let me put them up. Also, ignore my forehead. I literally shaved. I don't know if you can see, they're outgrowing. But I shaved my forehead because I was insecure that it was like so small. I shaved it off. And then I felt like I had a big forehead. To be safe as well, start down below and then work your ways up. Because if you have a lot of product and you start all the way up, you're gonna end up with a lot of product like very on the edge of your arch. It's gonna be a little harder to blend it out, and you don't want cakey concealer on your eyebrows. If you can see, like I said, my forehead is darker than my face, so if that's your case as well, just use the darkest shade you have and conceal it. Like, again, the same thing, starting from the top, working your way to the bottom. That way it doesn't look like white down here and then just white, very like harsh. Yeah, just try to use one that matches like your forehead color. Okay, to have a cleaner look, all you gotta do is put some, I use Eco Gel, it's literally dried out but still works, and then just like lightly, don't like tap it on your face and scrub, just like on your hair, very lightly, just comb it. I swear my chopped hair is getting me. Just do it lightly. Literally didn't do pretty much anything, but that just gives it like a more stable and clean look. Okay, now what I do is eyeliner. I use the NYX Epic eyeliner. Okay, and then I start from like my inner corner. Don't like press it down because then you're gonna create a big dark thick line. Just like you'll see, like with the tip, and then you like slowly. And if you need to do strikes like this, is fine as well.
Right foot, 2 stomps, go stomp, step, step, again, stomp, from the top.
Hell no, man. As close as you can. Okay, you see, it's like the thinnest eyeliner you can possibly make. Okay, and then for your wing, I kind of look to the side and follow like my under eye, this, and like kind of like follow it. I just kind of make a line going upward where your eye crease is. I go upward and like right here is where I stop, and from there I go like down. So if you look, the line ends where pretty much the like if my eye were to crease down, that's where it would like end, you know. Okay, see, and you have like a more subtle look. You can also make it a little thicker maybe if you want more of a, here, let me do it. Oh gosh, I want like 2. Okay. Also, it's okay if you mess up because you can just clean it up and then conceal it just to make it look sharper and cleaner as well. Okay, but I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. Okay, I think this is as good as we're gonna get. Now we can move on. Literally, I don't know why they just keep falling off. Because I like showered before doing all this and my hair is dry and just, my hair is like thin, so everything falls off. Okay, now we're gonna contour. I do this for contour literally from Dollar Tree. I don't really contour, but for the sake of this video, you can just, I do a line right here. Okay, well, it really depends on your face, but for me, putting it under my cheekbone is what I do. And then I just grab a random brush and just blend it. I mostly just focus right here. Like, I don't like bringing it all the way over here. I just focus like in this area. I don't really like contouring. I just feel like it makes me look older. I'm just kind of like go up here. Not really to like the face, more like to the roots of your hair. So yeah, if you have like my type of face shape, which is like what, squared and round, you can try that. Oh, I also like sometimes bring it down here just to give me that cheekbone effect a little right here. But that's like at last, once you've like kind of blended all this, because you don't want like a dark line. Okay, and then you just blend it. Okay, you can use a different brush. You can use this just to smooth it out maybe a little more. Okay, once you look like Iron Man, you can go ahead and stop. And then what I do after, I add blush. I use a random lipstick that I got as well as Dollar Tree. I don't know. I did a video of like doing a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, and I stuck with some products. I mean, it works for me, so I'm gonna keep using that. And then you just blend it with a brush. So I kind of go like straight. I don't really go like slanted, you know, like this. I go like straight kind of, and like kind of a curve. What's left, I put it pretty much in my nose. Oh my gosh. And then I just destroyed the tip of my lipstick. So I have like 3 sections. This section is the contour. This section between is like where the contour and blush meet, and the top is like the blush. So once I finish with the blush, I go the in between, like so where they meet, and I kind of just blend it. That way there's no harsh separation lines. I hope I'm making sense. And then after, if you don't like a bright under eye, you can skip this step, but I like a bright under eye. So I just do this, just 2 dots, and then I go ahead and bring it down a little, and like the rest of the product, I like bring it towards like up here. So and it creates like that bright line. I feel like every little detail matters, the way you do your makeup and how you move your beauty blender and everything. Because I mean, if I just go everywhere and just like go, it's gonna like the concealer I have is gonna go all in my blush area, which is not what I want. So you try to bring down the product, and then once you're okay with how much you brought down, you then like go and like tilt this a little, and then you work your way up. Like I said, it really depends how you want your makeup to look, but this is how I do my makeup, so you guys can go ahead and try this as well. Okay, then my nose, I kind of just... Okay, and then the rest of the concealer, I dab it right here and then just go around. And then just over here, kind of, just to brighten these areas up a little. Okay, I'm okay with this now. Okay, if I'm gonna go somewhere or do something and be out, I'm gonna be using this Milani Make It Last Original Setting Spray. And that I do that after I do all my wet products. But since I'm not gonna go anywhere, we're gonna skip that step, and then we're gonna do powder. So for powder, I use this Airspun powder. I don't like this powder, but I used to like the Fit Me. Yeah, the Fit Me powder from Maybelline. I wanted to try this one and didn't end up liking it. Actually, I forgot. I curl my lashes and then I do powder. Because sometimes I get mascara all over everything. Literally ignore this. I use it like every single day. The way I curl my lashes is I try to go all the way, like as close as I can to my lash line. And then I like tap it like this, or sometimes I even hold it. Really depends how my lashes are feeling. And then I go and like start tilting it this way. And like letting go, and then you see, like, I don't know if you can see. I like let go, and then like that way it can form, like little by little I go and do that. That way it can form a good, nice curl. Because before I would just curl it, like I would just curl it like this. It would be like an L curl. Yeah, that didn't look cute. So now, yeah, okay, so you curl it this way, and then you start working your way up, and like little by little, you do this. So at the end you can have that little like swoop. You can call it like a D curl or a CC curl. See? And then it looks good. And then obviously you add mascara and everything. Okay. Also, if you want to go ahead and add more liner, because I haven't found a good liner that once you curl your lashes, it doesn't come off with everything. Like, I don't know if you can see my liner, kind of like, it always does that, like disappears after I curl my lashes, but I'm okay with that as well. Okay, now we're gonna add concealer. We're gonna add mascara. I use this. I'm a die for this mascara. It's the only mascara that has actually worked for me. I've tried so many and it's not. I like this one. Nothing compares to this one. I apply my mascara like this. I like start in one section. Sometimes it can get messy, and then I go down, and then I kind of do this. Here, you'll just see. And when I feel like I'm okay with how it's looking, so you see, I go ahead and get more, and then I do this side. So I do it in two sections basically. I don't know about you, but I like chunky looking mascara. And if you messed up, you can just get a toothpick. Don't get a toothpick. Q-tip, and just put this. This is why I have to do this before powdering, because if you powder and then you remove it, it just looks like dry and then like erased, you know, because you're like wiping your makeup away. I don't necessarily put powder on my eyelids as well, because normally like with the concealer, since my eyelids fold and like I close my eyes, open it, close it, I form like a concealer line, and it's like not cute. When I do this step, I basically don't add anything else to my eyelids unless I'm doing like eyeshadow. That's different. Okay, this is how they're looking. They don't really look equally alike, but somewhat similar. Now we can go ahead and add powder. Sometimes I just like do a little bit of this just in case there was like some folds. Okay, and then I just add powder. This is another thing. If you're gonna add powder, don't add it like that because it's gonna be too cakey. Just pat it, and then once you have like this, you can go ahead and dab. Just dab. Don't swipe. Just dab. Dab. Grab some and then dab, and then like I do a new patch of powder, I guess you can call it, on each side. So I don't bring what I did here and then drag it here. Now like I do a new set of powder. Just 2 times, but it's not always necessary. And then for the nose, I do get very oily around my nose, so I kind of just don't really pat it as much. As you can see, there's like powder because I wipe it off at the end. And then I go here. I go where I want like all the lighter spots to be, and then I bring it like down. Okay, and then the rest of the things you have on your sponge, you can just go ahead and like everything. It's like a very light layer of powder because you don't want to have like dryness over here and then like patch of dryness and patch of like moisture and dewy makeup, you know. And then I do always go in my forehead as well because I do get kind of oily. Now after that, let me show you what I do. Okay, so with a brush, I use this brush only for my powder and the leftover powder. If you don't have any leftover, just like tap a little more and then just tap this, and I kind of like, how can you say it, like season it, I guess, and that way it's like softer tips and everything. And then just slowly, okay, like I said, don't go like this, you know, don't go like this. You always have to like barely touching pretty much, so you don't get this effect. You want this. Like you didn't add a lot of powder, so we're not really removing much, just a little. So this gives you a very smooth finish. Okay, then after, what I do as well, sometimes I just tap it just to tap and be safe. What is that? I don't know why I look, probably has mold. Anyways, I'm gonna use this to add blush as well. So I just use a random eyeshadow blush and tap it. You could have also added a contour powder, but it's okay. I don't really like contour, so I mean, I do like it, but I don't use it for like my everyday. I like a lot of blush, so I just do this. And if you don't want it to be blotchy, because it can sometimes be blotchy, since that's like the last layer you added to your face, what I do is, okay, now if you can tell, it's really getting blotchy. So what I do is just grab a different brush and like wipe, and then slowly as well, softly, just blend it. Just to the point where you get it like pretty much blended. And then after, I'll show you what I do. Just get a little bit of powder like that, and then same thing, but this time it has to be like a little less than normal than what you put on your face at first. So just very little, and then you just tap again. Don't use excessive powder because remember, you already added some to your face, so you're just gonna do this just to kind of blur like the patchiness, or like blend the patchiness that you added, which was like the last layer, which was your blush. And if you can tell, okay, my lips, I need to do my lips also. That's why you have to add a lot of moisturizing, because you're just dealing with a lot of powder and stuff, and it like dries your lips. I'm gonna use this, I don't know, what is it called? It's Glam 2 something. So Lippy Lip Liner.
Bruh.
I don't like this color. I need to go and buy And I kind of like to go like a little over. And then I get a dark lip liner. This is a NYX and the color, honestly I don't know because I don't know, it doesn't say. I don't know this color. So I just do the outer parts like what I did right here, but this is a little darker one. Oh my god, my stomach, I'm cramping. Okay. And then the last one I use is an NYX lip pencil in the shade, I don't know, but I think this is the number. It says nude something. I just do it like, I do the rest of my lip. Yeah, I just do like this and then just do this. Because if you do this, like you might have like a wrinkly lip. It's not gonna look good. This is a smoother application. And then you can just leave it like that, but I need some just add Vaseline literally. Oh, I forgot, the last touches I do is I grab this. Honestly, this came from an Ipsy package like years ago. I don't even know. This brand is All May. Never heard of that, but. And then I just add this right here. I do these colors in case you have this. And just do the arch. But okay, let me show you guys like an upper close how it looks. Ignore my pimples and mustache, by the way. Okay, doesn't look bad. For drugstore makeup, this doesn't look bad at all. I've been doing this routine for years now. Sometimes I switch it up though. If you want your eyes to be a little more dense, I guess you can say, like if you want more contrast around your eyes, do this. I literally have to sharpen it or else I'm gonna get poked by the edges of this pencil. I got it. So use this above your line, waterline or whatever. Here, let me show you the difference it makes. You see the difference it makes? If you want to go for a natural look, you can go for this side. Okay, now let me do both. And then see, when you look up, it just looks fuller. Okay, you see? I know you guys see the difference. See, my eyes are more. And if you want more darkness, just go ahead and add more liner on like the lids. Okay, so this is how the makeup turned out. I think this turned out very pretty. It always does, so if you want to go ahead and try that, you can go ahead. My bangs are literally like what? This is so pretty. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. If you liked it and found something helpful, don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys would like to shop my koozies, I will have them linked down below in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, morning, evening, whenever you guys are watching. And may God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.